I'm actually really shocked right now. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new, I am in a fantastic mood because if you have read the title of today's video, you know that I just finished the 75 hard. Oh, I am so happy. I am on cloud 9 right now. The challenge definitely hasn't been easy. There's definitely been some hard challenges along the way, but most of all, I'm just so proud of myself right now. And so, yeah, just really proud of myself for finishing the challenge and finishing it off nice and strong. So, in celebration of finishing the 75 hard, I figured today I would bring you guys along for this weekend of celebratory activities, celebrating the fact that I finished the 75 hard, so you can come along that journey with me. And I figured along the way as well, I would also give you guys my advice for the 75 hard, how I found it, what I wish I knew before I started. So it's 9 o'clock now on a Saturday, and it is time for me to go and actually pick up my sister from my parents' house, and then we're gonna go over to the gym, and we're actually going to be doing a really challenging Saturday session. And you might be wondering why on God's earth I have decided that I'm going to be doing a workout, let alone a challenging workout, the day after finishing 75 hard. If you are on 75 hard, if you have done 75 hard, you'll know that when you get to the end, all you want to do is not train and drink your body weight in alcohol and delicious food that you haven't been able to have for 2.5 months. Coming back from like essentially 75 hard is some heavy restrictions, so it's more about now transitioning from being very restrictive into a healthy and maintainable lifestyle rather than just going cold turkey on everything you've learned, because that's going to do nothing but like really throw you out of whack and give you a really negative headspace towards your health and fitness. So my goal is to try and transition as nice as I can. Obviously I'm going to be drinking tonight and eating whatever the hell I want, but I still wanted to make sure I was starting with a workout on the Saturday morning so that I was kind of like slowly still incorporating the things I've learned, and the challenge wasn't essentially for nothing. So sit back, relax. I hope you guys enjoy today's video. I hope you enjoy watching me celebrate and sharing whatever knowledge I've picked up along the way of my 70 hard experience. Remember that this is all personal just from me. This is just my own thoughts and feelings, and I will see you guys when I'm at the gym with my sister.
I wanna be with you.
Time to get this session done! Also, look at Jenna's new nails. Show me your nails. Ooh. Alright, ready? Cheers. Alrighty, so I did say that Saturday was going to be a challenging workout, and that it is. We're doing something that we call the Devil's Complex at Technofun, where basically you're doing 2 minutes of work followed by a 30-second ab exercise with no rest. Then you have a minute 40 rest before then going into your next exercise. So if we look like we're dying today, we definitely will be, because 2 minutes on things like box jumps, wall balls, burpees over the other side, it's going to be challenging, but we love a good challenging workout on a Saturday. First one done.
I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you.
my bra. That was rough. I feel like I'm dying so much more than you are right now. I'm much more of like an explosive trainer. Jenna's more of an endurance, so I feel like today was kind of your type of style. Alrighty, we're gonna have a nice little stretch so we're not too sore tomorrow, and then I will probably see you guys when we're all packed and dolled up, ready for tonight. Sounds like a plan.
On the drinks.
Yeah.
75 hard challenge done. Amy, not me.
Yeah. Three amigos, all dressed up and ready to go. Where's Jen? Hiding in the background.
Buddy.
The city is on it, so why do I keep coming round? Too many ghosts in this town. Don't know what I wanted, but I thought I might find out. Chasing the spirits down. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. You let me spinning around in my mind. I got no signal, you never replied, and I can't get no sleep. I keep telling myself a ghost story. You got me lying awake.
Cheers. Yeah. First drink in 75 days.
Can't get no sleep.
Off we go. Oh, it's raining.
What happened?
Alrighty guys, I made a bet with Mike that it wasn't going to rain tonight, and I was pretty sure. And I bet 5 push-ups in public to the loser. So
Yeah, and this is the weather at the moment. Beautiful. Yep.
Yeah, I've got my storm proofing jacket on.
Thank God for that.
So here you go.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, Amy.
Hey.
Caught me and I can't break free. What'd you do to me? Got me panicking, and I can't get no
Cocktail number 2. I have so much salt in my mouth just now.
I'm not normally a big man.
Oh, I'm so excited for this. I've been waiting for this moment all my life. 75 days.
75 days.
Oh, here we go, boys.
Oh.
Is it hot? How's the night going?
Very good. Just had a epic feed.
I'm so full.
I could still eat more.
You reckon? Do I get a kiss?
Did you get everyone?
You 3. Yeah, us 3.
Why?
All in one ear. She's like,
No, you.
buffalo. Cheers, boys. Fuck that one. It's so cold on my teeth.
Wanna give Amy a message? You're gonna have to shout. Amy! Cheers, Amy! 75 hard, baby!
Good morning. It's officially the next day and we're just off to go get breakfast. We're off to go get breakfast on the beach. It's looking pretty sad and overcast, but breakfast on the beach is always a good idea. Say good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Say good morning, Jen.
Cause out of sight and out of mind is perfect. It's so hard to decide. Oh, I know he got me good in his pocket. I know that I missed a treat. Well, the taste is better. Oh, go on, chewing my bones out when he
it's actually a couple of weeks after the last footage that you guys watched. It's 2 weeks later now. I wanted to give it a couple of weeks, see if my ideas or opinions had changed in any way before I jumped on here and gave you my final remarks. So first things first, I've got my phone out and I've written down a few notes because I wanted to give you guys like some short, quick like advice if you do take on this challenge. And then after I've covered that, I would give you like an overall like my feedback and thoughts and feelings on the actual challenge. So my first piece of advice is to utilize your mornings. I cannot stress this enough. Like the more you can tick off that to-do list early in the morning, the better. My second tip for you guys is to decide right from the beginning what is a pass and what is a fail. I found with this challenge, one of the hardest things is that there aren't a lot of like set in stone rules. I guess I'm more talking towards the diet side of it. It said just no junk food, no alcohol, and choose a diet. And I feel like that sounds pretty straightforward, but when you actually get into the challenge, it's really hard to decipher like what junk food actually is. Like if I go out to a restaurant and I get chips, but they're oven baked and like made fresh, is that a cheat meal technically because it's chips? Or like if I go out and I get like a falafel salad, is that cheating because the falafels have been deep fried? Like am I not allowed any kind of deep fried food? Like I found things like that really, really hard to kind of be like, can I have this on my challenge or can I not have this? I think I hit about 2 weeks in and I was like, nah, stuff this. And I sat down with like a pen and pad and I figured out what was going to count as a pass and what was going to count as a fail. And after that, it got a lot easier. My third tip for you guys is to find a routine that works for you. There is a lot that you have to get done in a day, particularly if you are already a busy person. So I found once I finally found a routine that worked for me, life got a lot easier. And my final piece of advice, number 4, is to have someone to keep you accountable, because I'm telling you right now, there will be numerous times on this challenge where you want to quit. There will be so many times, like no matter how determined or disciplined you are, you will hit a stage where you will want to throw in the towel. I'm telling you right now, I would not have finished the challenge if it wasn't for my group of people. Alrighty, on to the overall kind of feedback and opinions on the challenge. And look, I feel like my like kind of opinion on the challenge is going to be a little bit contradictory to the other stuff that you guys have seen online. I'm going to say right now, if you are someone that is not in a good place with your physical health or your mental health, or you're already super busy, I would not attempt this challenge. Now, I know that there are so many people that they own their own businesses, or they work full time and they study and they finish this challenge, or there's like probably hundreds of other people that have all of these things going on and they somehow manage to do the challenge and they get amazing results, right? But I just want to say that this challenge is a hell of a lot harder actually doing than it looks on paper. And I started this challenge when I was already super busy. I had a lot going on, and I kind of, looking back on it, I really regret when I started this challenge. Something that no one tells you is there's going to be some days where you're going to be absolutely flat out till about 10 p.m. and then it's going to hit 10 p.m. You haven't done either of your workouts, you haven't drank like any of your water, and you still need to read and take your progress picture. And then all of a sudden you're not getting into bed until like 1, 2 a.m. even though you've got to get up for work at like 5 a.m. the next day. There were times when I went over to like my friend's house for social occasions. I forgot to eat beforehand. I was absolutely starving and I couldn't eat anything because nothing fit like the dietary requirements of the actual challenge. There was one time where like I was this close to bailing. I had a flat out day. It was 1 a.m. and I still needed to do one outdoor workout. I needed to read my 10 pages and I was 1.5 liters short on water. So what I literally did at 1 a.m. in the morning on a Wednesday, I went out the front and I walked for 45 minutes, laps of the street, reading my book under the street light, just walking laps and also sculling water at the same time. And like, look, looking back on it, all these kind of situations, they're really funny to like kind of look back on and laugh now, and it kind of makes you proud in like this weird way. Just want to make sure that you guys kind of understand how hard this challenge is before you put your ego on the line and start on day one. The other major thing that you really need to be aware of before going into this challenge is the kind of mental strain that the daily progress pictures will place on you. Now, I'm someone that I have gone through eating disorders in the past. However, I am fully recovered now. But when I was doing all of the progress photos and all of that kind of stuff, I actually found that it was almost making me kind of relapse bounce a little bit and kind of go back into old patterns, which I haven't experienced in years. Every single day you're stripping down into like minimal clothing to take this progress photo, regardless of like what you're looking like. And as a female, our bodies fluctuate a lot depending on where we are on our menstrual cycle. So some days you may wake up super bloated, but you still need to chuck on that bikini and take that progress photo. And it's really deflating because like you're doing everything right and you're training so hard and you're eating so well and like you're doing everything you need to and you're doing 110%, so much that you're losing sleep to get everything done off that to-do list. And then you look in the mirror and you're not proud of it because you feel really gross that day. We all have days like that. And it kind of makes you start associating like your self-worth and how good and how hard you're pushing yourself on the challenge to what you're physically looking like. And that is why I say that if your mental health isn't in a good place, I really wouldn't recommend trying this challenge. So in summary of this massive rant, so I can get out of this really hot car and stop talking your ears off. Yes, I got amazing results. Yes, I learned a lot, but it was definitely really hard. It did play a role on my mental health. It definitely made me more stressed, and I'm so happy to be done like with the challenge and to be able to go back to normality. So if you are going to attempt this challenge, I wish you the absolute bestest luck. I'm sure you're going to smash it. I hope that you have made a plan for yourself, and like please comment below if you are doing the challenge, if you have done it, like or anything like that. I'd love to know how you're going. Like I said, I just wanted to make sure that like you guys are prepared and I'm putting out the kind of information that I wish I had seen before I kind of went onto the challenge. But yeah, so that's a wrap, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed watching me celebrate. I hope you got some value out of this end little bit here. And I hope you're having a beautiful morning or night whenever you're watching this. I look forward to bringing my next video really soon. Love you guys so much. Have a great night or morning. See you guys next time.